South Korea has more karaoke rooms per capita than any other country on Earth. Roughly 35,000 of them, for a population of 51 million people. That is approximately one room for every 1,450 citizens. But here is what makes this number strange. In most of these rooms, people are not performing for strangers. They are singing, sometimes alone, sometimes with 2 or 3 friends, behind a locked door. No audience, no applause from anyone who did not already know their name. That raises an uncomfortable question. When an entire nation builds an economy around singing privately, what exactly are they trying to avoid? According to Statistics Korea, the Noraebang industry generates an estimated 500 billion Korean won, roughly $370 million in annual revenue. That figure has remained remarkably stable across 2 decades, surviving financial crises, a pandemic dip, and the rise of streaming. There are more Noraebang establishments in Korea than there are McDonald's locations worldwide. A 2019 survey by the Korea Culture and Tourism Institute found that Noraebang ranked among the top 3 leisure activities for Koreans across all age groups. Separately, the OECD has consistently ranked South Korea among the highest in the world for time spent at work, averaging over 1,900 hours per year as recently as 2022. And a 2023 Gallup Korea poll found that more than 60% of Korean adults describe themselves as experiencing significant social stress in public settings. These numbers belong together. They describe a population under pressure and an industry that quietly absorbed that pressure. Noraebang, the word simply means singing room, arrived in Korea in 1988, imported from Japan's karaoke bar format, but immediately modified in a way that changed everything. Japanese karaoke of the era was performed in open bars in front of strangers. Korean entrepreneurs stripped out the audience. They built small private rooms instead, and that single design decision planted the seed of an entirely different industry. The timing was not accidental. 1988 was also the year of the Seoul Olympics, a moment of intense national pride, but also intense social performance pressure. Korean society in the late 1980s was hierarchical, Confucian in structure, and deeply attentive to public face, what is called kemyeon in Korean. To fail visibly, to sing badly in public, to be judged by strangers, carried real social cost. The private room removed that risk entirely. And once the risk was removed, Koreans sang. They sang in enormous numbers. By the mid-1990s, Noraebang had become the dominant form of after-work entertainment across the country. The Noraebang model has costs that rarely appear in industry revenue reports. South Korea's mental health researchers have noted a pattern sometimes called parallel sociality, where people engage in the rituals of togetherness without genuine emotional exposure. A 2021 study published in the Korean Journal of Clinical Psychology observed that high-context group activities like Noraebang can reinforce avoidance of authentic vulnerability rather than relieving it. There is also the coin Noraebang phenomenon. Single-person singing booths, coin-operated, designed for one. Sales of these booths increased by over 40% between 2017 and 2022, according to Korea JoongAng Daily reporting. That trend points somewhere uncomfortable. The private room became more private still. And there is a broader cost, a society that excels at structured release, drinking rituals, singing rituals, gaming rooms, may be less practiced at the unstructured, uncertain work of open conversation. Korea is not unique in building private escapes from public pressure. What makes the Noraebang story useful is how legible it is, a physical, mappable, economically measurable response to social anxiety. Every society has its pressure valves. Britain has its pub, Japan has its izakaya. The United States has its therapy industry, worth over $17 billion annually according to IBISWorld. What differs is whether the valve merely releases pressure or gradually substitutes for the deeper plumbing. Korea's Noraebang economy grew precisely because the structures creating social pressure, hierarchy, performance culture, the weight of kemyeon, were never substantially reformed. The rooms multiplied. The pressure did not diminish. That pattern infrastructure for relief expanding in step with the conditions requiring relief, is not Korean. It is human, and it is worth watching wherever it appears.